The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. Carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. Most of these people are not ready to be unplugged.
Look! Look at them, they're everywhere! You ain't the first son of a bitch to wake up out of their dream.
But it is the planet Earth.
Really? And everybody's going to go and try to get to the airport.
Will you destroy this?
Later. I like to play with things a while.
Footage of any fire anywhere on Maui, please post it in the comments below. So I'm compiling footage. Lots of footage is getting deleted. Pictures are getting deleted. And people don't really know the severity, which is really stupid. You can see here, it's moving probably about 1.5 to 3 miles an hour, somewhere in that ballpark. And it's heading kind of more toward the Monsanto area. The fire is on Front Street and it is time to go! Safeway is the beach. Just stick to the water.
Thank you.
All right. That's our last dumb video on this pier today.
After the earthquakes and tidal waves, they won't be quite the human beings you remember. They'll be more tractable. Let's say they'll be satisfied with less.
Local officials say no one could have predicted the massive wildfires that struck West Maui.
So as we go through this, watch for the melted rims, melted glass, missing door handles, melted engine blocks, and notice that there is no foliage around these cars to burn. The heat did not get to the cars through the burning bushes next to them because there were none. The only other thing that Normie would say is that it was the embers that blew in the wind. I'm not going to try and explain plasma fire to a newcomer. Missing gas cap cover, melted rims, melted engine blocks. All of them burnt equally. There are none that are half burned, or a quarter burned, or 3/4 burned. So we're pretty late in the game for people to catch up if they don't have some sort of understanding.
bolt cutters. You know what I mean? I grabbed the bolt cutters, came over here, chop, 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 chop. You know, I'm not going that way. I'm going this way. These guys were the fire people were going, okay, down here, and there's flames going all over. I go, Dad, I ain't going that way. They go, you know another way. I go, yeah, I cut a hole right through here.
So you...
And see, that's where my clothes I sat down, where those hangers are right there. That's where they went poof. And I was running about right there, and I just dived down like this. I had a shirt on, you know, I just dived down and just did a belly flip thing like this, because I know the air, you got to get down, you know what I mean?
So you were you just dove into the water there?
Yeah, right, lay down, because you stand up, they hit you, you're dead. You go burst into flame. I'm hoping,
Was it just about this much water when you were in it?
Yeah.
And so that was enough. Do you think that if that wasn't there, would you have survived without the water?
Nope, I don't think so. Maybe not.
So just enough of a trickle was enough to save you?
Right there, that was caught over. I got wet, and you know what I mean? And I was lucky right then to fire down. It would be balls. It looked like I'd never seen nothing in my life.
Like fire hail?
Yeah, fire hail. Coming at you, 70, 50 mile an hour wind, and you're like, whoa! You know, and when I seen that blow like that, I never seen nothing like that. It was like if you threw a match on like a charcoal fire, just like when you throw a match, that's what it went like, boom, and it was gone. You know, it's dodgeball with death. Yeah, the fireball, dodgeball with death. Whenever I seen that thing right there, it'd go like that, poof.
Fire, Mountain Dew, spicy wings. Doing spicy? Do the do.
Could we ever program reality? Utility fog, a concept theorized by nanoengineer John Storrs Hall, who suggested that a collective of nanotechnological devices called foglets could link together into a complex aerial swarm network. Hall initially came up with this idea as a way to prevent trauma in car crashes by stiffening the air inside the car. However, if this idea were to be extended to the atmosphere of our planet, then we'd be able to conjure things out of thin air, like wizards. If these foglets were to be directed by an AI, they could be morphed into any structure that the user finds convenient.
Alright, something's fishy around here and I don't like it. This tree, I know this tree well. This thing, that thing is not real. That's not a real tree. It's not in any of my childhood photos, and it doesn't even show up on Google Maps. On top of that, I feel like it's been getting closer to me. I went out there the other night and measured it 377 feet away from me. I measured it this morning, 345 feet away from me, and the mother is getting closer. It's getting closer to me. Why? There's no logical explanation. Tracking me?
Many people don't know the difference between something real and something created to deceive them.
If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati since the beginning of time, but not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it.
I just wanted to tell you that I found the Epstein file.
Good. I was just going to ask you about the Epstein file.
Were you really? Isn't that funny? We're both going to say the same thing.
That's fine.